Yo, what's up guys? Today in this video we'll be talking about how to get used to new keybinds fast. This video consists of many different topics, 5 different topics to be certain. The first one will be picking the keybinds that are best for you. The second will be what you do first. The third is once you have the start mechanics down, what do you do? And the fourth topic, 1v1 practice. And the final one, in-game scenarios. If you do like this video, please remember to subscribe and like because it really helps me a lot and helps me grow. So let's get into the first topic. So as I said, the first topic is picking new keybinds. I will show you mine just here if you want a copy of them. But if you don't like the look of them, you don't feel like they suit you in a way, because it's all down to personal preference, make sure to look up some pros because they have generally good keybinds. When picking keybinds, you have to take into account stuff like mouse buttons and how big your fingers are. Personally, in my opinion, you should always utilize your mouse button so you can have more uses for your fingers, because your thumb, you can generally, with your thumb, you can click most of them. Like, for example, I have my wall set as my first mouse button and my ramp set to my second, which allows me to have more useful keybinds on my keyboard where they're easier to click and etc. The mouse I currently use is the Logitech G403. I really like it, it's really good, nice and lightweight, and it's got 2 easy to use mouse buttons that are really easy to set up. When picking your keybinds, it's all down to personal preference. It should all be about that, not about what other people use. If you don't like what other people use, don't use them. It's all down to what you feel comfortable, because at the end of the day, it's your keybinds and you do what you want with them. Alright, so now you should have picked what keybinds you want to use, and now we'll go on to the second topic, which is what do you do when you first get them. Firstly, hop into creative, practice your 90s. I can't stress enough, practice your 90s. They have so many different mechanics intertwined with them that allow you to rapidly improve. You shouldn't spend a set time on how long you learn 90s for, just until you get them in your head. Everyone learns at different rates, and trust me, do not give up. Giving up is the worst thing you can do. Overnight, your muscle memory will get so much stronger. Like, if you don't believe me, trust me, go to bed tonight after you've learned these new keybinds, and trust me, you will improve so much. Secondly, what you should do is learn tunneling. Tunneling, I'm not joking, it has so many mechanics involved in it. For example, if you think about it, you're boxing up like every tile, it allows you to box up. Like, think of how many times you box up in a match and stuff. It really helps, and tunneling is a very useful mechanic when moving around the map. Also, if you've changed your edit bind, you should run through some edit courses to get it ingrained in your head. It will be hard at the start and it will take you a while to get used to all of these, but trust me, please stick with them. Now the third topic is going to be what you should do when you get these starter mechanics down. And what I'd say is learn the complex stuff, learn the hard stuff, because normally with the hard stuff there's so many different mechanics involved when learning it that you'll just be able, after learning that, you'll be able to learn so much other stuff quicker that when you go to bed you'll wake up, your mechanics will be so much better than the next day, just because you've been learning that hard stuff. It allows you to really improve quicker, for example learning high ground retakes and other stuff like that. If you don't believe me, I've done all this journey myself. It took me about a week to fully learn my keybinds fluently, and I did all these steps. You gotta trust me with this. At this point you may be thinking about giving up, but honestly, never give up with stuff like this. If your keybinds were bad in the first place, just think of it every single day, you're going to be improving loads more. At this point, you should be 2 to 3 days in, and you're going to start learning the fourth topic, which is practicing 1v1s. This can be with your friends in a box PvP or a realistic map. I personally would say do box PvP because it's lots more funner and you get to fight more people. This allows you to get into your muscle memory quicker because you're fighting more people, and you're under pressure. When under pressure, your muscle memory really gets ingrained in your head, and you'll see such a big improvement in one day. Doing these 1v1s, you should spend a lot of time doing this, even zone wars, because once again, when you've been practicing tunneling earlier and boxing up, it really does involve so many mechanics, zone wars and box fighting does. It's scientifically proven that muscle memory improves lots more when under pressure. Being under pressure is the best thing for you at this stage. You should be 3 to 4 days in, but don't worry if you're not that far through, because everyone learns at different rates, and don't get disappointed if you're behind, for example, what you've been when learning your keybinds before, because once again, depending on where your keybinds are and how much you've changed them, you'll improve at different rates. Now you've got to here, you've reached the final topic, which is going into game scenarios. So going into games, squads, duos, solos, wherever, you need to always, I can't stress this enough, land at highly populated areas, because you don't want to land at low populated areas and just die the first fight you take, because you've just wasted 10-15 minutes which you could have been practicing. You always got to land at them highly contested areas. Another reason why you should be landing there is because you're always under pressure there. You're always, you might be shaking and stuff like this because you haven't experienced this on your new keybinds, but trust me, that's normal. You just got to keep going and keep playing through. Once again, being under pressure really helps your muscle memory get engraved in your brain, and every single time you drop into a new game, you will got your muscle memory just that bit more deeper etched into your brain. If you ever feel like you're getting tired of doing this, just remember you can always just go back into creative and play some box fights and stuff like that with your friends, because once again, no matter what you're doing here at this point, if you followed all the steps, you're going to be improving every day by a considerable amount. As we're getting towards the end of this video, I'm going to leave you on one thing before we go into the outro. Never give up. Absolutely never give up. Giving up's the worst thing you can do at this point. If you don't believe me, trust me, put in 2 days grind and then wake up the next day. You'll feel the improvement even after 1 day. Just never give up. It's the worst thing you can do. Alright guys, thank you for watching. You made it to the end of the video. Remember, never give up. As I've said so many times, never ever give up. It would mean a lot if you can like and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my channel. If you could share with a friend, it would be absolutely amazing. And hopefully you can comment on this video once you've done your keybind progression, how you did and how you felt and how long it took. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.